This is Fix It with Fran, where I talk about all things faith, family, food, and fun. And I am doing a very quick and hopefully short review of this Nourishing Day Facial Oil. It's by Laila London, and I received this to review. I purchased it at a discounted price, so I always am trying to be upfront with you about that and sharing that with you when I do these reviews. I have been using it. You can kind of see that there is some space in the bottle, so this is something that I've been using. And as I shared on the blog, I used this in particular in the time that my husband was in the hospital. One of the things that I did, and I think it's important to do, is that, if you have a period of time where you or a loved one is getting treatment or staying in the hospital or getting some kind of inpatient care, it's important to remember to have those little things, just like, creature comforts is what I think of them as, like having your slippers, having comfortable pillows, having little blankets. And so my husband was in the hospital for about a week, and I realized that, I looked at myself in the mirror one day and I looked all kinds of ragged. So I kind of came home and grabbed my toiletry bag like I would take to go on a trip or the vacation that we had planned to take. And this facial oil was one of the things that I was going to be using during that time. People often ask me about my skincare routine. And for me, using a good face wash, using a good scrub, using my Olay spin brush, which I use regardless of kind of any facial cleansers that I'm going to be using, because it just, for me, exfoliates really well, as well as using a serum or a facial oil along with a moisturizer, just really does the trick for me. And I use those in that sequence: a cleanser, a toner, a serum, a moisturizer. I notice a difference when I don't do those things in that order. So I will be opening this up. I'll pause the camera for a second and then tell you a little more about this facial oil. So I moved the bottle to the side and I wanted to show you this dropper dispenser. I've gotten different types of oils that I've used, purchased independently, both for my own use and for reviews. And I love when they come with this type of a dropper dispenser, because when you look at it in more detail, this dispenser has a very unique tip to it. Instead of the normal like oval shaped dispenser, it has almost like a little indention there, or a little dent to the tip. And I find that that helps you control the amount of oil that you get when you're using it. I'm trying to get this to focus and hold the phone at the same time. But it gives you more control, basically. So you're able to get the oil, get it up in there, and then control how much you're dropping at the very end. Get you to see that. But I'm going to put that down now. And then just showing you the oil in general. I know some folk might think, why would you want to put oil on your face? Usually people are trying to get rid of oil when they're washing their face and using a cleanser. This oil is very lightweight. It's more almost like a water of sorts. It's really lightweight and really moisturizing. And I hope you can see here, I've rubbed that in more. It doesn't really take much effort at all. But you can see, I hope also, that my skin really does look and feel moisturized. But at the same time, it's not heavy. It's not weighed down. I don't feel like my skin is sticky or oily. And that's the difference in this type of oil. Some oils that you'll have, like castor oil or olive oil, can be very heavy, very sticky, very weighted. But with the types of oils that are included in this blend, you'll see that they're very lightweight and they have much more moisturizing properties to them. So when you look at this, don't think of it being something that, you would wash your face and then put this on and then all of a sudden feel like your face is dirty all over again. But you will always have to be careful of knowing what things you're sensitive to, what things that you might have allergies from, because that's going to play a part in this too. So even looking at the directions, let's bring this back into focus. See if we can do that. You're going to cleanse. You're going to lightly massage this 2 or 3 drops into your skin. So you don't want to use a lot of this oil. And again, that's where that tip of this is going to be very specific in allowing you to control it. And these are, again, all lightweight oils. Carrot oil is one that's also very good for your hair. You have sunflower oil, rose hip oil, lots of oils here: rosemary, jasmine, frankincense. I mean, it smells amazing. And it's really one that, like I said, I've been using it. It's something that even as we were in the hospital and I was trying to help my husband just feel more comfortable and assist him with his recovery. Little things like this, it's not specific to being in the hospital per se, but something that I like to do for myself all the time is just those little creature comforts and making myself feel comfortable. And I mention it in light of us in our recent time in the hospital with my husband's flu, because anything that you can do for yourself to make you feel a little nicer and a little more normal when you're dealing with any kind of crazy situation like that are just normal day to day. If you've had a hectic week, a long week, treat yourself with something nice like a little at-home facial. So that's my tip and my thought of this. Again, you can check out the blog fixitwithfran.com to see my other thoughts of it and read some more details as well as those that I've received in the overall description from the manufacturer. I hope this was helpful for you. And again, if you did find it useful or have any questions, please do let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you and try to answer those as quick as I can. Thanks for watching. This is Fix It with Fran, where I talk about all things faith, family, food, and fun.